Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We celebrate.
G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Jamo and Dylan Show, 261 today. What a day.
We're getting there, mate.
We
Getting
are
closer
getting
to
there.
300 every day.
We are getting close to the grand,
Yeah.
the thousandino.
Thousandth.
That's crazy. Imagine
What
the
a moment.
thousandth. If you haven't made it by then, there's something wrong.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Thousandth. Although Rogan's done thousands,
Yeah.
but hey. Welcome guys. Hope you're having a lovely week. We're very happy to be with you, whether we're in your bed right now, whether we're in your motor vehicle, your backyard. Where else could we be? On the beach?
Lounge room.
Coming out of a Yui boom.
In the shower.
Oh, yeah.
So I do. I listen to podcasts in the shower, bro, on the Wonder Boom.
Oh, wonder.
Yeah, it's good, bro. At the bottom, you press the little tree symbol.
Yep.
Elite, bro. Gives
What
you
is-
that
what is the tree?
outdoor.
Oh,
Makes
okay.
it louder as if you're outdoors, but I use it in the shower as well,
Yeah.
so the sound doesn't drown out. Love that thing.
I love that.
Love that thing.
How's your week been? What have you been up to?
It's been good. Well, we had a long weekend for Australia Day, obviously. What did I do last weekend? I feel like it was a busy one, to be honest.
Bizinho.
But now that I think about it, I've gone blank.
Well,
Let's
I'll
see.
jump in then. and
Yeah, you go and then
you can
come
have
back
some,
to me.
some thinking time. I went to, it was kind of like a last minute, found out a few days before through Grace that she had some tickets to Kate Renata.
Yep.
That was at Metro City. Love Metro City, great venue. Always speak highly of it. And went there, had a great night. Was with Big Pete,
Yep.
lovely bloke Pete, and we were
Lovely.
with Tiff, Jazzy Ewan, the whole crew. It was a good night and a very late one though. So basically, Kate Renata was playing at Ice Cream Factory in the evening.
Yep.
And then his set didn't start until 1:30 a.m.
Okay. Yep.
So didn't get home until, the 4 o'clock type areas.
Yeah, it's a big night out.
A huge night, but a fun night. So
Gotta
that
be
was
happy with
me
that.
on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday, just potty grind,
Yep.
the edit. And then what have I done this week? Worked a couple of days at my job.
Mm-hmm.
Also secured the job on a casual basis, so that's
Gotta
good.
be happy with
Got
that.
through the Christmas casual period and got selected, so very chuffed. And I got sunburnt today.
You did, mate. Even wearing 50 SPF.
Yeah,
What's
50,
going on?
50 SPF doesn't cut it. Give me 150 next time because this is not a good look.
Let's start a sunscreen brand, bro.
What do we call it?
I don't know.
Like, do we use our branding or is it purely...
Or we could do completely different.
Yeah.
Not to do with us, but it's just a cool new sunscreen, actually works.
And we need it... I kind of want the name to be a bit like pricky towards other sunscreen brands.
I like that.
Because they're not
They're not
working.
working, mate.
No. So I went to the beach with Grace this morning. Obviously, today's... got
40.
got to 43 here, which is crazy.
Hot day.
My car went up to 48.
Yep.
Like, where's the temperature gauge in a car?
Yep. In
For
the
any of
motor,
our
bro, it's gotta
mechanics
be
out there, let us know.
something.
It has to be under the hood because
48's crazy.
that wasn't real. But extreme heat, and it's been a good week. A bit of prep's gone into the darts comp, which is happening tomorrow night.
That's going to be fun.
When this episode comes out, it would be all over, but we'll let you guys know about
we'll
that
go into it in depth.
in next week's episode. Definitely. So what did you do?
Yep, so now I've remembered. Friday
Awesome.
night, Carly and I went to dinner in Vic Park.
Beautiful.
We went to Bravo's, which is one of our favourite restaurants.
Yep.
Nice Italian restaurant. We've gone there fairly often over the last 4-ish years, so we know the owners well, which
Yeah,
is nice. One of the waitresses, an American one, actually recognised me.
Wow.
But it was awkward. She didn't bring it up till the end, right?
Yeah.
We're standing there paying, and she goes, 1-0. And me and Carly, and I was thinking, we were like, yeah, no, the food was good, like 10. We thought she was saying, like, is the food out of 10?
Right.
And then she was like, oh, no. Because she was American, she was very, like, blunt.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, no, like, from TikTok, right?
Yeah.
And we was like, oh, yeah. And she goes, do you get that often? I was like, yeah, sometimes. But then, like, the conversation was just a bit weird. But then, the owner was there. She's a lovely lady. The husband and wife that own it. So, yeah, we love going there. And, shout out the waitress. At least she let me eat in peace.
Yeah, definitely.
So
and
I'm
that's
fine with
one
that.
good thing. Like, they can bring it up at the end.
Yeah.
Or sometimes bring it up the start, get it out the way,
Yeah,
and then don't make it weird.
100%. Yep.
Yeah. the 1-0 thing, I've copped that so many times in public, I would have known straight away.
Yeah.
But that's just because, I don't know, Grace and
Because I just wasn't expecting it from her.
Yeah.
American, like I was just thinking, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Never seen you here before, but it is what it is. Saturday, mostly chilled.
Yep.
Just relaxed Saturday, which is good. Sunday in the morning, relaxing, bit of editing with the TikToks. Then Sunday night went to Carly's cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty fun. Hadn't been over there before. Had a little darts tournament with her dad, brother, cousin's husband Alex, who's
How'd you go?
big fella, 6'8" or whatever,
Yeah.
big guy. We played around the world. Carly's dad won.
Yeah, okay.
Takes a long time around the
Yeah.
world. Real
Start
long
from
time.
one or?
Yeah, from one.
All the way.
And then,
And you can hit like doubles, triples, just any of the one? Yeah.
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 And then Monday was my uncle's birthday. So
Happy birthday, Pops.
Yeah, we
Uncle
were just
Pops.
there. It was
Unk.
good.
Don't know why I said Pops. Unk.
That was a good day with the
Unkinho.
family, and yeah, good weekend.
Beautiful. Just back on Saturday, I remembered something. So we went to Tiff and Pete's place for prees.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a nice little... sometimes prees, when they have a lot of people, are great.
Yep.
But sometimes when you just have a small group, it's good.
Yes.
You know, good discussions, round table.
Catch up.
They actually got a new couch as well.
Nice.
Their housemate Chan bought them a couch.
Shout out Chan.
Chan, great dude as well. Great dude, Chan. Plays for Willerton Footy Club. He's been there for a
Lockie
long
would
time.
like that.
Yeah, he would actually. Anyway, so yeah, Chan bought them this lovely, lovely lounge, obviously for everyone, and it's for the outdoor area.
Yep.
And the outdoor area has improved significantly over time. They've done a really good job with it. Pete's into his plants at the moment. He's got
Nice.
lots of plants lining the fence line.
Because he's
and
getting
stuff.
close to 30, isn't he?
Yeah, well,
That's
he's
why.
just
I
turned
respect
29
it, Pete.
recently, so shout out to Pete. And Grace really, really dislikes a certain animal, okay? Now, we saw 2 really large, long animals run across the fence line.
Large, long animals.
Large, long.
Lizards.
So yeah, well, you'll probably think, yeah, lizard.
I was thinking rat, but they're
Large,
not large
long.
and
Well,
long.
These were rats, and they were large and long.
Oh, wow.
They were like some of the
I was
biggest
thinking real long, but these rats are like big.
lengthy.
I despise them too.
But
Yeah,
because
I'm
they
with
have the really large rats, because you got mice, mouse, rats.
Rats. The rats are the big boys.
They're
bro.
big and
they
they
run
have
the
really
kingdom.
long tails.
Yeah.
So-
oh yeah, you're right.
So
yeah.
if you're looking at the body of the rat, genuinely like that,
and the tail's like fucking that.
and then the tail's the same as the body, if not bigger, on when these ones. So they're
across
running
the fence line.
Yeah, but fast, and it's a thin fence line, and they're big.
Do they get them there often?
They said that they're in North Perth, quite a nice
Yeah.
area. But they said, yeah, occasionally there'll be some rats. It's not nothing to do with their house. Their house is clean, beautiful. It's just the general area, and they live close to a lot of other people, so people might have gardens that the
Stinky
cats,
people, bro.
that the rats like and stuff. Anyway, so these 2 rats run across the top of the fence, and I never know with Grace, because she's got a serious fear of rats, whether to go down. No, they were just like bandicoots, which are similar looking to rats, or to just tell the truth.
Yep.
And then Pete was funny. He was like, yeah, they use the fence line as like the Mitchell Freeway or like Roe Highway or whatever. They use it as their freeway to get from house to house or backyard to backyard.
I like that.
But those jokes weren't helping Grace.
Okay.
She wasn't happy about it. And then I've seen one. I was the only one that saw this, a massive one, different to the other 2, ran down the fence into the backyard area, into the garden, and then just hid behind like a bush. But I reacted. I was like, oh, like
And
little
Grace
bit.
knew?
She was like, what? And I was like, no. It was running down and then it ran back out, just being nice.
Yeah.
And then I just see it scurry off behind the bush, like getting a little bit further away, but still in the vicinity.
Still, yeah.
And then we just, like, Pete and I are looking at each other, and Tiff's not scared at all. And it was funny. We're just playing this game with Grace. Like, do you tell the truth or do you
I
lie?
know what you mean
Like,
in that situation. It's tough, isn't it?
yeah. So I've just gone down the truth route from then on and said,
I think
yeah,
that's fair.
It did come down. But hey, rats are actually more scared of us. Because imagine,
Yeah.
like, we're
Look
like,
how big we are compared to them.
yeah. And that's the story at the end of the day. I had a good time. And I feel like even though rats are perceived as these nasty, dirty creatures, it actually added to the night.
Okay.
And there was also power outage. There's been a lot of power outages.
There has.
Especially north of the river. And, it happened. And It happened towards the start of pre's, and I was thinking, gee, how drinks aren't that cold, and I want to keep them in the fridge.
They get hot quick in summer in Perth,
They do.
I'll tell you that.
And luckily, it was only like a 15-minute outage, and it was back on quick. So shout out to Tiff and Pete. Great hosts, great people. Let's move on to the next stuff, Dill.
Some big lies that we believed as kids.
Yeah. So
Look at this.
we've got a few. Run us through the first one.
If you swallow gum, it stays in your stomach for 7 years.
So what's the actual fact?
I
of
thought
this?
that was true as a kid, no doubt.
Okay.
I never swallowed gum.
How long does gum stay in your system for? 1 to 2 days.
Wow.
And it passes through, takes a couple of days, and then comes out in your poo.
Yep.
So I was in the same boat, thinking that like if you eat it and swallow it, then you're in a world of danger.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was there for a long time, like you're actually in trouble.
Serious trouble. So yeah, it stays in your stomach for 7 years. Big lie. Second one. The Great Wall of China is visible from space.
I swear that is true though. Google that. That's true.
It can't be seen with the naked eye. This guy orbited the Earth 14 times, confirmed it. It cannot be seen with the naked eye. So you have to use a lens, a telescope. Okay, one astronaut used the longest lens available on the International Space Station to take a series of photos that were later stitched together into a collage.
Okay.
So you cannot see it from space.
Well, that's annoying.
And it also says the Great Wall is similar in colour to the surrounding soil, making it hard to spot, and it's in poor condition in many places. I would love to go to China one day.
Yep.
But
Looks like an
the
elite
Great
place.
Wall isn't as appealing to me as the other wonders of the world.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, a lot of it just looks like ruins to me now.
It's like I don't really love the Colosseum for that reason. It's just
Yeah.
ruins. Rebuild that.
I love the stories and the history behind it.
History's good, but the site itself,
Yeah.
particularly from one side,
Yeah.
is rubble.
Now, the last one.
If you pee in the pool, it turns blue. This was even in grown-ups.
Yeah.
So this one's got to be true. But I guess it's
Now,
not.
I think...
Maybe it's just to stop kids pissing in the pool.
No, pee does not turn the water blue. The idea that there is a chemical that changes colour when someone urinates in a pool is a myth. There is no chemical that
Everything's a
reacts
lie,
with
bro.
urine. It's funny, isn't it?
Everything's a lie. Jamo, on TikTok this week, massive news, breaking story. Mikaela Testa's come out and outed Anna Paul to the full extent. And Attis.
Once friends, now foes.
Foes, bro.
Big foes. And I've said this about Testa, maybe not on the show before, but she always comes every 6 months and drops a big truth bomb video. Goes
Yes.
for 10 minutes. She lets it all out. The emotions on full show. But most importantly, the facts.
Dropping some facts,
Maybe
boy.
the facts. Allegedly, all this stuff's happened, and a lot of people are taking sides. I'd say that majority have taken Testa's side.
I agree
on
with
this.
that, yeah.
But Anna Paul Army's strong, and
They
they
are.
will fight till the death.
The problem is it doesn't matter now. She's made her fortune.
Yeah.
So she's obviously, the stuff with her story. I guess that is a fact that it happened.
Yep.
So that is average, but the money's made, bro.
And I feel like Anna Paul and Mikaela Testa transcend just Australian culture.
Yeah, they do. Particularly Anna Paul. She's
Yeah.
massive everywhere. But we'll see how she handles this big drama,
Yeah. It was like last night, we talk about people who have transcended their own country or whatever,
Yeah.
like Molly May.
Yes.
So Grace wanted to watch the Molly May
I think
documentary.
I've seen an ep. Carly's been watching it though.
Yeah, so we popped it on last night. Grace convinced me,
Yeah.
and I could only do about 10 minutes before I was wanting to watch something else. I completely understand the appeal,
Yeah.
but for me, it actually felt like a waste of my
Bro,
time.
he didn't even cheat. He's just a
Yeah.
drink. He's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out, I was saying to Carla, it was like, you don't know he's cheated. Like, why is everyone assuming?
Yeah.
It was almost as if everyone wanted it to be that he cheated.
Yeah, everyone wants the guy to be a prick.
Yeah, and I was like, you don't know he's cheated. Look, man enjoys a beer. Man enjoys 13 beers, it seems, in a short amount of time. So you know what, Tommy? I hope you can get that under control, reunite the family again.
'Cause I heard
Molly,
it-
all the best.
I heard her say something like, no, he doesn't drink all the time.
But when he does, it's
Yeah.
fucked. Yeah, like he ruins nights, the wedding, like whatever, her sister's wedding, just everything, bro.
Very funny.
I'd
Well,
go
not
on a
funny,
night out.
but-
I'd go on a night out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd roll through Northbridge with Tommy Fury.
Northbridge.
Yeah, boy.
I'd love to do a series and let us know if you'd like to see this.
Pub crawl with Tommy Fury.
When celebrities come to Perth, I want us to be the guys to show them around.
Yeah.
We'll take you to Privacy, get you kitted out and some clothes. We'll take you to the kit dealer, get you a soccer kit. Then we'll take you up to, I don't know, Kings Park for
Yeah.
half an hour.
CBH, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, take you to some coffee shops, to the beach. I think we know what we're doing.
You'll have a great day.
For sure.
Best day you've ever had.
100%. Now let's move on to some rapid fire questions.
All right.
We
Hit me with
have
it.
3 or 4. Actually, I don't want to use all of these. All right, let's go. First one.
Do it.
Would you rather have a pause or rewind button in life?
Wow.
Pause life, and you can go, okay, let's figure this one out.
Yeah, or just enjoy the moment. You could be really loving a moment, pause it and be like, wow,
Yeah.
I just want this moment to last for 10 seconds.
And then rewind button is you can fix things,
Yep.
or you can experience it again. So let's
Maybe
say you've just imagine you just win the AFL Grand Final,
Yeah.
and you can either pause and soak it in, which would be sick, or you can go back and let's say you didn't celebrate right, you can go back
Yeah.
and fix that shit.
rewinding would be good to fix everything, but then I feel like you'd be so caught up in the past.
Yeah.
So maybe just for mental health, I think, and to live in the moment, I'd pick
Yeah.
pause. So then when a moment's really good, I'll be like, damn, you know,
Yeah,
how
I
good's this
picked pause
moment?
as soon as it was read out. I was like, yeah, pause.
Yeah.
Because one, you get to soak up the moment, and two, let's say you're having an argument with someone or something, you can pause the moment and then have time to think and actually
And
reply
finish
with,
the argument.
you can reply with something with a bit of
Yeah,
thought
exactly.
instead of emotion.
Instead of anger or whatever. Yeah.
Or like if something really bad's going on and you're like, you're not functioning properly or you're feeling really bad, pause it, take a deep breath, and then get back into the situation and you're all good again.
yeah.
So pause for us. Let us know
I'll take pause.
if you would pause or rewind. Next one.
Most overrated Aussie snack. All right.
Damn.
Wow. And so it has to be purely Australian.
I'm trying to
Let me
think
look a
of
few up.
go Aussie snacks and then we'll go through them. Like Tim Tam's elite. That will,
I like them. I know a lot of people do overrate them. I think they're great.
Oh, I think they're exceptional.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got Tim Tam, Caramello Koala.
Yep. Shout
I
out
like
Mello.
them. Vegemite. You know, I'm a Vegemite guy, bro.
I can understand why people don't like Vegemite.
Because they don't have
though.
it right, I reckon.
But it's also if you have never grown up on that
100%.
taste and you're from a different country, you would think it's shit. It's such a...
Anzac biscuits.
I'm not disrespecting the Anzacs. And they are good when done right.
They're good when done right, but they're not like a go-to.
Oh, they're the lowest of that list so far.
Fairy bread. Love me fairy
Yeah,
bread.
fairy bread's good. Haven't had it for some time.
Apparently a cherry ripe is Australian.
Okay.
A violet crumble.
Yep.
Milo. I love me a Milo.
Yeah, Milo's good.
Lamington.
Yeah,
Wagon wheels.
good.
Meat pie. Elite.
Elite. Damn, is there anything bad? Like,
Okay, we've got no bad ones. There you go.
yeah. So that's good.
Can't answer it.
All right.
We're a sick country, bro.
We actually
We're
are
actually the
elite.
best country. We're the best country in the world. No one can compete, bro. It's actually ridiculous. Even in the Olympics, all your big populations, and we still are up there, bro. Tryhards.
If you had to pick one person to be stuck on a deserted island with, who?
One person. I go Carly.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah.
Grace as well. Like that's the first
Out of
person
anyone,
that popped
yeah.
into my head. But if I want to survive,
Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of work, bro.
Bear Grylls or something. Because my survival skills, okay, just want to put it out there. I've picked Grace. That's my pick.
Yeah.
It's locked in. Lock it in, Eddie. Select, done. But if I had to, I get to spend my last moments with Grace. It's awesome. Because we're not getting out of that situation, I don't
Yep.
think. I don't have the best survival skills. I'll put that on the internet. Like, does Grace have the best survival skills? Probably not.
So I know where you're coming from.
So Bear Grylls, you've been subbed in, mate.
So he's the sub.
He's the sub.
I
yeah.
like that.
But then is he just all for show? I feel like he has survival skills.
Oh, do you know who I?
But there's better than
Outdoor Boys. I watch him all the time. Unreal. He's just
Can
like
get through anything
anything, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything.
and seem like a ripper bloke.
Yeah. So Carly and Outdoor Boys. That's who I picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Carly has to fight Outdoor Boys to get on the island. How about that?
Damn, that's a tough one.
8 Carlys.
Did she get him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4
She's
Carlins.
determined. Yeah, she's determined.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, she's
Puts her
killing him
mind
for
to
that
it.
island.
Yeah.
15 graces. Love you, Grace. All right, let's move on to...
Little game.
Let's do the stories. So, shout out to Pitchside. We've had our words on them before. They're basically soccer/football podcast in the UK. Theo Baker.
Are we friends with them now? Or
I'm not sure what the actual...
I'm trying to think how I feel.
I watched them and listened to them.
I used to watch them a lot when I hated them.
I've grown to like them.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a good show. And you don't go there for good takes. You go there for entertainment.
Yeah, I feel that.
So who we got? We got Reeve, Theo Baker, Lewis Bowden behind the camera, and Tom Garrett.
Yeah.
So shout out to these lads. They also have a podcast called Backside. Now this I've taken from Backside. So shout out to them. But I really enjoyed their chat around it. I think it would work better with more people. So if we got a couple boys around the table or girls to come and help us out, that would be great. But let's do this. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
All right,
So I'll read out my 3 stories.
So Dill's picked 3 stories.
2 are fake, 1 will be real.
And I have to try and pick which the real one is. Now we have a headline and a small description of the story as well. All right, so let's go.
Story number 1.
Put my phone down and lock in.
Tourist banned from Venice after attempting to fish in the Grand Canal. A British tourist has been permanently banned from Venice after authorities caught him trying to fish in the city's iconic Grand Canal. The man, claiming he was just having a bit of fun, set up a folding chair and cast his fishing line near the Rialto Bridge. Local police intervened after gondoliers complained that his fishing attempts were disrupting their routes. The man was fined €500 and escorted out of the city.
Okay, now I'm allowed to ask some questions about it, and I can put you under the pump with the questions to see if you'll crack. But I don't, I don't know what I'll say, but let's just give this a go. First time, things won't be perfect.
Yep.
Straight off the bat, it sounds believable. It sounds like it could be real, but 2 of these are fake.
2 of these, yep.
2 of these are fake. So it's quite vague, isn't it? That we don't have age of the bloke or anything.
No age.
All right. Okay. Chat GPT is getting so good that it definitely could have just come up with that. But all right, I'll explain my thinking later. Let's roll on.
So you want the second story?
Yeah.
Okay. Sleeping man tweets for help after getting trapped in a massage chair. In a peculiar incident, a man in central China found himself trapped in a massage chair after falling asleep during a session. Upon waking, he realized he couldn't free himself and, unable to reach his phone, used voice commands to tweet for assistance. Emergency services eventually arrived to release him.
Okay, give me the third one.
Third one?
I think I'm getting an idea now. Yeah.
Mississippi group claims world record with 16.5-foot cayenne pepper plant.
Okay.
An environmental organization in Mississippi has set a new world record by cultivating a cayenne pepper plant that reached nearly 16.5 feet in height. The Mississippi Foundation for Renewable Energy's lead grower and plant geneticist achieved this feat through years of selective breeding. The plant was officially measured and verified by a team of experts in November 2024.
What's a cayenne pepper?
It is red. It comes in like very red and fine.
Okay.
What's it called? Like a spice. It's a spice.
Okay, it's a spice. What would you call a normal... have you seen like what a normal size would look like? Like a regular pepper?
I've only seen cayenne pepper as in its form of, as a spice.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen the plant.
Is it 15 feet?
It got to 16.5 feet.
16.5 foot of pepper in original form in Mississippi. Okay, and I've got to pick...
So you've got to pick the
real story.
The real one.
Yeah,
yeah.
I got to pick
There's
the
one
truth.
real story.
So I've got to fish out the fake.
Yeah.
Or search, find the truth, fish out the fake. The first one...
which was the tourist fishing
the tourist fishing is very believable, but I feel like the story was a little bit vague. What was the second story? Massage chair.
He got in
stuck.
China.
Yeah. Oh, that could have happened too. I'm going to pick that one as the fake. Don't tell me if it's real or not yet.
So tell you at the end.
Yeah, you just listen to my reasoning. And then you can tell me what you would have thought as well.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So I've ruled that one as fake, as the massage chair. And I'm going to go... See, the pepper one seems like it could be real too, but I feel like... I'm just going to go gut instinct, pepper real,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go fake Venice.
Okay, so pepper's real.
It is real.
No, is that your final answer?
Well, now it's not.
No, I'm saying because you didn't mention a third one of locking out. So you're only picking one truth.
Yeah.
Okay. So the real one is the Chinese man stuck in the massage chair.
That was the first one that I've kicked out too.
So that one really happened. The other two, not real.
Yeah, I got rid of the Venice one, although in my heart I kind of felt like it could have been the most true.
Yeah.
Because I can see that happening.
That one is the one that seems like it could happen the most.
Yeah. But Chinese man stuck in massage chairs, the real.
Yeah. And that one sounds sort of vague.
Yep.
But that's real from a real website. The other two are just GPT.
All right. You excited?
I actually really am.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Man fakes his own wedding to get ex's attention, ends up marrying the fake bride.
Okay.
A heartbroken man in Texas went to extreme lengths to win back his ex-girlfriend by staging an entire fake wedding, complete with rented venue, professional photos, and an actress posing as his new bride. Jake Peterson, 28, wanted his ex to see the wedding pictures on social media and realised she made a mistake. This is his quote, "I thought if she saw me moving on, she'd come running back," he admitted. The plan backfired spectacularly when his fake bride, Samantha, started to develop feelings for him during the process. This is another quote. "We spent so much time rehearsing our fake vows that we kind of fell for each other." By the time Peterson's ex finally texted him, he was already in a real relationship. She said, "I miss you, but it's too late." Sorry. She said, "I miss you, but it was too late."
Okay.
Turns out I actually got married for real by accident. Now the couple is planning an actual wedding, this time with real guests and no ulterior motives.
Okay.
So he's fallen in love with the fake bride.
Yep. That sounds like a story we could have been sent in to our show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right, number 2.
Super spicy chips send 14 Japanese school students to hospital. 14 students at a Japanese high school have been taken to hospital after eating super spicy potato chips.
Yeah.
Local authorities have reported. One student in their first year at Rokugo Koka High School in Tokyo brought the packet of chips, which are labelled 18 plus curry chips, to school.
Okay.
Around 30 students ate the extremely spicy chips. An emergency call was made at 12:40 p.m. local time on Tuesday after the students complained of nausea, stomach cramps, and mouth pain.
God damn.
One boy and 13 girls, all first-year students, were taken to hospital with mild symptoms.
Bro, he's getting made fun of, eh?
The company that manufactures the chips, Isoyama Corp., have released statements saying it sincerely wishes for the swift recovery of those who have reported feeling unwell. Isoyama Corp actually forbids those from under 18 from eating the chips and urges spice lovers to consume them with caution.
Okay.
That's the end of that story.
Asayama Corp.
All right, so that is 2 stories down, 1 to go.
18 plus chips.
You ready?
Yep.
Man legally changes name to Nobody. Now no one can blame him for anything. A man in Ohio has found the ultimate loophole to avoid blame. He legally changed his name to Nobody. David Thompson, 34, Tomo,
Yeah, Tomo.
says he was tired of constantly being blamed for things at work and at home. Every time something went wrong, people would say, "Who did this?" And someone would reply, "David did it," he explained. So I thought, what if David didn't exist anymore? After months of paperwork and a confused judge, Thompson officially became Mr. Nobody. Now whenever someone tries to accuse him of
Nobody did
anything, he simply says, Nobody
My
did
mum
it.
will like this. Dad will too.
Yeah?
I don't mind this story.
The strategy has worked surprisingly well. His boss reportedly gave up to reprimand him, and his wife has resorted to blaming the dog instead. However, DMV employees were less amused when nobody tried renewing his driver's license.
All right.
For now, nobody remains undefeated, but he admits there is one downside. Ordering coffee is a nightmare. They call out nobody, and no one picks it up.
All right. I think that one's fake.
Okay, so you've got Mr.
But
Nobody.
none of them sound real to me.
So you've got Mr. Nobody.
Yep.
You've got 14 kids go to hospital because of
chip.
a chip. And then you've got the first story, which was the guy makes a fake wedding
And falls in love.
to-
I don't mind that.
So give us a little bit of your thinking.
I just think the nobody one sounds
Too fake.
like a pun. Like GPT got happy writing
Yeah,
it
yeah.
and was like, was getting a bit too
Yeah.
creative and just like. But I like that.
Okay.
The chip one, that one could be real, but I'm doubting it. I don't know why. Because it's in Japan. I feel like they're a regulated society.
Yeah.
But I also think they would have a crazy hot chip there
Yep.
that could really fuck people up. And the first one, I could see that being real, but it just felt long. So I'm going to say the Japan one's real.
You're right.
Am I right?
You're right.
Oh, I wasn't sure about that though.
14 kids hospitalized
Ooh.
over a chip.
Jeez. The first one I would have felt was real, but it went a bit too long.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, I could have probably even cut it short, but that's all right. Well done,
Some
Dylan.
good stories.
Yeah, it's good fun.
It's actually good.
Let us know if you want us to roll that.
All the crazy stuff happening in Asia, bro.
Yeah, I know. Let us know if you want us to do that next week as well. Now, we're doing this podcast again on a Thursday night, which is different.
Yep.
You know, it's a change, but we just have to do it. And our lovely Spanish teachers
Yeah.
are yet to send in the lessons. So what we've done is we've actually asked Chat GPT, who helped with the story there, for a couple of phrases. Now, although we can't hear them, we're going to try and sound them out.
Yep.
And we'll pick up a couple of phrases and we'll end the show with some Spanish. So, yeah, enjoy, guys.
Clases de Español con Jamo y Dylan.
All right. So, let's start with this one. This is a nice and simple one. Let's go to the beach. Now, we actually know this one already.
Rambo loves it.
Rambo, it's his favorite ever song. Vamos a la playa.
Vamos a la playa.
Vamos a la playa, which is let's go to the beach. So that one's easy.
I like that.
So when you're in Spain, vamos a la playa.
Vamos a la playa.
Vamos a la playa.
Oh, I like the next one. Quisiera un café, por favor.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Quisiera.
Quisiera
Un
un
café?
café. I'd like quisiera
Quisiera.
un café. Is it café?
I feel like it's café.
Café, por favor.
Por favor.
I'd like a coffee, please.
Nice.
What about this one? Where is the bathroom?
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está el baño, puta madre?
Yeah.
What's his second one?
How do you say that?
¿Cuánto?
¿Cuánto cuesta
Oh yeah,
eso?
¿cuánto sounds like quantity.
Cuesta?
¿Cuánto cuesta eso?
¿Cuánto cuesta eso?
¿Cuánto
Ese.
cuesta eso?
What's the top one?
Well, that's in Latin America, so
onda?
it's different.
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda?
Yeah, but see, like, remember we had ¿Qué pasa, bro?
¿Qué pasa,
Which is
bro?
what's up, bro,
Yeah.
in Spanish, but this is in Latin America.
¿Qué? Nah, it couldn't be ¿qué?
We have a couple here.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos a Jamo and Dylan Show. Something like that.
Aprendemos español.
See you next week. Nos vemos la próxima semana. Hoy aprendemos español. Wait, hoy? Because they don't use the H, eh?
I believe that's true, right?
Hoy aprendemos español. I don't know. I feel like that's a...
Suscríbete y dale like. Like it.
That's good, that.
I like that.
And then we obviously said thanks, and they said, no worries, legends. Hope the Spanish lesson goes off this week. Let me know if you ever need more phrases or ideas. Buena suerte.
Buena suerte.
What do you reckon that means?
Buena.
Good luck.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one, actually.
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte.
We've got a third Spanish teacher now. And
Yes,
we've got
we
a
do.
secret to tell everyone that the whole show was laid out to us by GPT.
Yeah.
The plan of it, right?
Yeah.
We've never done it before. And today, not much was sent in. We thought, what are we going to do? Hey, Chat GPT,
Yep.
can you write up a guide for the Jamo and Dylan show, please?
And because
Bang,
we've had
bang,
so
bang.
much, we've put so much out there and there's so much of us.
Unreal.
It knows, like it even laid out the way that we normally do our show.
Yeah.
And like we even had some things here. Like
He's our new show. He's our third host, bro.
well, he's our producer.
Producer, third host. Can we give it a voice? I wish you could pick.
Wish they could be our fucking editor. Imagine if they just whipped up
maybe
clips.
there is, bro.
There will be soon.
Maybe it's getting close.
Even if you just paid. But like then everyone will be doing it and view tools. Picture.
Yeah, GPT. Unreal.
Shout
It's
out.
helped us today.
That's our friend. That's our friend.
That's our bud.
That was good fun. I really like the news stories thing. We should do
That's
that.
That's a good segment.
We'll do it again
That's
next
a good
week.
segment.
Let us know if you guys enjoyed it. And even the people can send in news stories for us if they want.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Why not?
I'm happy
But
with
then
that.
we'll see it. We'll both see it.
Oh, you're right. Don't send
Yeah.
it in.
True. Or
That's
you
not
can
gonna
send it
work.
in to us personally, but then I don't know. We can
Yeah,
just
yeah.
GP
It could work like that.
GP can do it though.
GB can do anything.
Or
bro.
if you, how about this? If you have a story that you want to hear Dylan say, it might, you might find it will sound funnier if he says it.
I get what you're saying.
Or my
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Then you can send it to us. Because
Yeah.
obviously if you kind of get the dynamic of us, then you'll understand how we'll react to it.
Yeah.
And so
they
on.
might have one that might trick one of us more than the other.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we'll end up picking up things like in your stories, there wasn't any ages, but in mine there was. So
Yep.
I was trying to use what I'd done to try and figure out what
Maybe
you'd done.
GPT was throwing both of us off, bro.
Yeah.
Probably connected and thought, nah.
I'm trying to think why I didn't pick the massage one. I think that I gave it no time of thought. I just
That's
went
true.
next.
You did brush over it quick.
I don't know. Intuition wasn't on there.
But it's because the first one sounded real.
Yeah.
British tourist.
Yeah.
But so does like the cayenne pepper. It's a bit weird, but like you think it could look like
That
it could
just
get that
sounded
big.
almost too real. Like in one of those newspapers, like I don't know, like the local town one.
Yeah.
Or like the state puts that out
Yeah.
and says, was Mississippi. Damn. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a lovely week. And send in stuff for the podcast.
Yep,
because
send lots in, please.
we don't want to rely on Chat GPT every week.
But he shows up. Or
True.
she. It shows up.
How do we say? What about goodbye, friends, in Spanish? Let's have a look at this. Oh,
Hasta luego, amigos.
hasta luego, amigos. Nos vemos,
I like
amigos.
hasta luego.
Ciao, amigos.
Hasta la próxima.
Hasta la próxima.
Hasta luego.
Adios, amigos.
That's a good one too. Adios,
Hasta
amigos.
luego.
Hasta luego, amigos.
Hasta luego, hasta luego.
I like that.
All right. Hasta luego, amigos.